gone forever, gone always alone, alone. It's not working. You're not enough to leave.
You're disappointing.
Why are you so much like your mother? This is not the life I envisioned for you. Run, Mary, run. Run.
Finally, Mary, the trip you're deserving of.
It was incredibly kind, rather uncharacteristically, I might say, of Lord Byron to invite us.
I fear it's to show off what he's got.
I'm so excited to see this. It's been so long since we've seen each other, and I can't wait to tell him.
He'll be delighted that you're here, I'm sure of it.
Does he not know?
Well, I didn't get into specifics in the letter.
So he's entirely unaware I'm here.
Yes. But as Mary said, I'm sure he'll be delighted.
I'm sure he'll be entirely pleased. I'm going to look at the lake.
Would you like me to accompany you? The fog in this weather is so dreary.
No, I'll go alone. I need a moment for this confrontation.
He's not going to...
It will be fine, Claire. We'll let him know you've decided to join us.
You failed to include her in your letter, I see.
You know how Byron feels. He's so temperamental. I didn't think it wise to...
Inform him that the woman carrying his child would be joining us for this trip?
She's what?
Welcome! Isn't this just the most divine house you've ever seen?
Byron, it's quite something. The grounds are massive. Can Polidori garden too?
Of course not. The man's brilliant with a scalpel, but I doubt he could wield much heavier than that.
You're very gracious to invite us here.
With this horrifying summer we've had, it seems just to make sense not to hunker down alone.
We've brought some pears. And, Percy, tell him the news.
The news?
Yes, about William.
Oh, Byron, we have a son named William. He's...
You've finally been able to pass on your brilliance, Percy. I was worried after your first one died we'd be left with a gap. Excellent, just what we're in need of this world. Another poet!
Yes, there's nothing like a son. Of course, there was joy in our first daughter, but to truly carry forth a legacy.
Right, well, congratulations to you both. Shall we warm up by the fire? I've sent for an aperitif to be brought for us, and Polidori will be along shortly.
Oh, and we brought Claire too. We thought you'd be delighted by a little surprise. She's admiring the view, or what she can see at the moment. If I'm not mistaken, she has some news for you too.
Claire? Here? Of course, I'm delighted. She'll be joining us. I better go find her. In that case, let's put your things away and you can get dressed for dinner.
I really do feel like we should take a closer look at Smith's ideas.
Agreed. Wouldn't it make sense that acting as entire individuals would make our society stronger? The collective masses' actions would corrupt.
No, I entirely disagree. Kant's most recent treatise makes the most compelling argument for expanding our ideas. From a moral perspective, our intentions make the most...
Of course he's bringing up Kant again.
If you're so enamored by this man, perhaps you should tell him of your intentions.
Oh, Mary, I simply can't understand what all of this is about.
Don't you worry about the consequences of those intentions? This raises a much more complicated question about the results of our actions. Who is to take responsibility for those?
Mary, does it matter? These are all concepts beyond your comprehension, and clearly only a problem for those who can't truly understand a grander idea.
But don't you see...
Remind us, when was the last time a treatise of yours made us question the way of the world? Right, you've not been published.
Byron, that's an incredibly rude thing to say.
Claire, you take things far too seriously. It appears you can't take a joke, as you say.
It seems like an entirely foolish oversight to ignore the consequences of our actions, even in pursuit of a more decidedly aspirational idea.
There's nothing aspirational about these ideas.
He's right. This is the way of the future. We're on a path to change societies that govern in such a corrupt manner.
It's certainly going to change things, especially if you're too short-sighted to see what's...
Mary, please, don't be rude to our host. Byron, I so enjoyed your latest poem. Where did you get the inspiration for darkness?
Percy, I didn't believe you so dense. Have you looked out a window in the past several months? We're surrounded by it.
Regardless, I found it compelling. Horrifying, truly, though that may have been the result of my reading it by candlelight at midnight.
Truth be told, I scared myself as I wrote the piece.
I found it too frightening. I had to put it down. I don't know that I could finish it, even in the daytime.
Don't get too cocky now, Byron. It's not nearly as good as She Walks in Beauty. You haven't had a success like that in years. You're losing your touch.
You think you can do better? That you can go pen to pen with me? Very well, Polidori. I challenge you to a duel.
Some competition that would be. Polidori can't even write himself to the end of the page. I throw my hat into the ring, sir. Let me join this writing contest.
Now that's a proper competition. What shall we write? I propose a horror poem, since you feel you can out-terrify me, Polidori.
You've done that already, Byron. I won't write to a ghost of an effort.
Fine. Short stories then. Whoever writes the best story in 3 days' time shall be declared victorious. We'll meet each evening to share work and present them on the final day. And here, to make it more entertaining, we'll ask the ladies to contribute a page.
I wager that I could beat you, Baron, with more than a page.
And I wager that I could not. I'll enjoy the grounds of this estate while you all remain servants to the pen and your egos.
Very well. The task is set and the time determined. I'm to retire for the evening. I'll give you all a head start and not begin my story till morning. Good night.
I'll follow you, Byron.
As will I.
Don't be rude to our host. Percy, tell me you were joking when you asked me to be silent in the face of ridicule.
No, we're guests in this house. You know about Byron's ego. Where would we go if he was to kick us out? You have to learn when to speak.
When to speak. I was raised surrounded by people unafraid to speak, regardless of the comfort. It seems I've ended up in the company of a cowardly man rather than the courageous one I thought I knew. Good night, Percy.
Mary!
Smith? Ha! Cunt! Have you read? Oh, I thought Rousseau's ideas were far more brilliant. Ugh! These men! These men and their ideas and their thoughts, and the idea that I wouldn't, or that I shouldn't have ideas or opinions or evidently thoughts about anything. I had to ask to write. There are 5 of us here. 5! How could you even have a satisfactory competition with just 3? Men! Ugh! To believe me incapable of creation or original thought. And Percy, he just sat there without even a word of support. I have to do this right. How do I even begin something like this? Where do I begin? I could take inspiration from the cowards around me. The doctor said this pain should be through. I don't have time to contend with these physical challenges and these men and my baby. Oh, my baby. He's no longer. I can't. I have to do this.
Volume 1. Creation. At the age of 17, my parents resolved that I should become a student at the University of Ingolstadt. But, before the day we could arrive, the first misfortune of my life occurred. An omen, as it were, of my future misery.
I had caught scarlet fever, but my illness was not severe and I quickly recovered. On the 3rd day, the woman I saw as my mother sickened and passed.
My children, my firmest hopes of future happiness were placed in the prospect of your union. I hope to meet you in another world.
So long before the mind can persuade itself that she, whom we saw every day and whose very essence was a part of our own, can have departed forever.
The day of my departure arrived. I bid farewell to a few friends. Except Clerval, who spent the last evening with us.
Deepest apologies. I am unable to accompany you. My father could not be persuaded to let me go. He's made me a partner in his business.
The next morning, upon arriving at the university, I delivered my letters of introduction. I paid a visit to some of the principal professors, and, among others, Mr. Kremp, professor of natural philosophy.
Ah, Victor, a pleasure to make your acquaintance. How do you fare in botany? Physiology? Perhaps you've read Bicknell or Bagnall?
I'm afraid not, I mentioned, upon trembling, the only authors I have ever read upon those subjects.
Puh! Why waste your time studying nonsense? Every minute, every instant that you have wasted on those books is completely and utterly lost. You have burdened your memory with outdated systems and useless names. Good God!
Ah, Victor. Delighted. I am Professor Waldman, and I'm happy to gain a disciple. If your application equals your abilities, I have no doubt of your success.
He leads me to his laboratory and explains to me the uses of the various machines, promising me their use when I am proficient enough not to damage the equipment. Thus ends a day memorable to me. It decides my future destiny. I found in Mr. Kremp sound ideals and genuine information. In Mr. Waldman, I found a true friend. His gentleness was never tinged with dogmatism. His instructions were given frankly, banishing pedantry.
Reading that Agrippa again? Victor, how many times must I tell you? Do not waste your time upon this. It is sad trash.
My years at school were rigorous. I see a newspaper on the ground on my walk to class and leap back in surprise. 2 years. 2 years have passed and I made no trip home to Geneva. But they understand, do they not? How could I when I am engaged in heart and soul in the pursuit of discoveries I hope to make?
Victor, I worry about you. You're captivated, to put things mildly. I can't seem to tear you away from your latest project. To be frank, I don't know how to guide you. You haven't shared what this project is.
Professor, it's nearly finished. You might deem me crazy should I share it with you, these plans.
I've been known to work on many a queer project, Victor. I do wish you'd allow myself or Waldman to guide you.
Please, sir, trust me. This is a great experiment, one that will push the limits of nature. And if I could stop, I might. How much happier a man who believes his native town to be the world than he who aspires to defeat nature, become greater than nature will allow.
Mary, are you still writing? It's nearly midnight. I'd hope you'd be asleep since...
Since you didn't want another confrontation?
No, since you still seem to be hurting at dinner. I'm sorry, I should have...
No, I shouldn't have snapped. Thank you for your concern, but I have an idea for this story for this competition.
Mary, I don't know if it's wise that you do this. You're already in ill health, and this was meant to be a time away from stress and difficulty.
Writing brings me escape, Percy. You know it yourself. You spend hours writing your difficulties away. Couldn't I try for the same?
I suppose.
Let me share this idea, please. I'm interested in this idea of consequences that we discussed at dinner. What if there's a man, and pursued by the threat of his own inadequacy, he creates something horrible? An artist, perhaps, who sculpts the most grotesque statues that, when assembled, are immediately destroyed by the public until one of them comes to life.
I don't disagree with your theme, but truly, art has been horrifying conservative-minded people for generations. I don't know that there's anything compelling in that. Mary, I do believe in you and your abilities, but why don't you get some rest? You haven't been the same since the baby died, and I truly believe you could be restored if you just...
Percy, I'll take care of my ideas and emotions. I know how to handle myself, and I ask that you just trust me to know my true spirit.
I see you won't be dissuaded. I'm going to bed then. There's no use in fighting so late. I love you.
I'll join you shortly.
The day has come. I've assembled the parts and pieces. The conditions for this work have finally manifested in all their proper form. They say this work is nonsense and that I should remain focused on true and established sciences. But they don't see that this is an art. Gervold, Mueller, are you ready?
Yes, Victor. It's all prepared according to your diagrams.
We must begin, and quickly. Grab that rope there. Pull. Evenly. Slowly. Open the hatch. Yes! Now rise up the creation. Yes!
Look! Could it be? It's moving!
Yes! How beautiful. The inanimate, now unchained. The limbs are in proportion. I had selected these features as beautiful. Great God! The skin scarcely covers the work of muscles and arteries beneath. Is it not beautiful?
Victor, it's horrifying! Help!
No! Let go of him, no! You monster! Restrain him! No! Please go, or it will come for you next!
Victor, we must leave. Please come with me. It's not worth this risk.
How could my beautiful creation turn into something so grotesque? I've never seen such a demon before in my life. How could this have happened?
My dear Victor, how are you? You look... Is everything all right?
Oh, Henry, How wonderful to see you. I've missed you dearly.
As does your family. You haven't written to them in days. Incidentally, you seem as though you haven't slept. You're so pale and...
Yes, I know. I've been so caught up in my occupations, rest has been the least of my priorities.
And the experiment. Have you any updates?
Presently, My dear Cliff, I'm terribly sorry. I've forgotten about something I must do. Please, wait a moment. I'll return shortly.
Hey! Watch it, mister.
Oh! You've gotten mud on my dress! How could you?
Apologies, ma'am. I'm in a rush.
I didn't realize that a rush was a replacement for manners.
I'm truly sorry. No! Do not let it be. This creature! The monster's gone!
Mama, come get me. I'm right here, Mama. Take my hand, Mama.
Mary, what is it? You're all right. It was just a nightmare.
I see him again. I can't stop having these dreams. He just sits there near my bed and cries, and when I reach out, I can't reach far enough.
Come here. It's all right.
Percy, he's gone. Tell me he's gone and he's not coming back.
Mary.
He's gone. I'll never get him back.
Victor! Dear man, what is the meaning of all this running?
Apologies, my friend. I just needed to check on something.
Right. Whatever you say. Anyhow, I've come in possession of a letter addressed to you. What great fortune,
Yes. Who's it from?
Your dear Elizabeth, I believe.
It seems that Elizabeth writes about Justine Moritz. She's a servant in our household. And I'm glad to see that Ernest is well. He's strong, hardy, and is to become a gentleman farmer. And William, my dear younger brother. She writes that William will now be 5. Beautiful and a joy to behold. Write me soon. I will, Elizabeth. I swear it. Clerval, are we going?
Why, yes. I'm ready to go.
We shall first head off to the university. Since you'll be joining me here, it would be good to know a few friendly faces. I'd like to introduce you to my professors.
Then let's be on our way.
Professor Waldman!
Victor, how about the experiment you're working on? Surely it succeeded with a mind as bright as yours?
Let us discuss other topics.
If you insist.
You seem closed off, Victor. Are you well, my friend?
It's nothing. You know me too well, Clerval.
I've been here several months. I know your new habits by now, too. Shall we take in some fresh air?
Thank you, Clerval. A selfish pursuit had cramped me for a while, until your gentleness and affection warmed and opened my eyes.
My dear Victor, I'll not waste time with pleasantries, as there are so few at present. I'm saddened to write you that your dear younger brother, William, is dead. He is murdered. We have no trace of the murderer at present, although our efforts to discover him are constant. They will not restore our beloved William.
Come, dearest Victor. We are all unhappy. Return and be our comforter.
Enter the house of mourning, my son, but with kindness and affection for those who love you, and not with hatred for your enemies. Your affectionate and afflicted father, Alphonse Frankenstein.
Victor! What has happened?
I must leave for Geneva.
Victor, you're not well. What has happened?
I'll return to you, Clerval, but I must go. My brother William is dead. William, dear angel, I remember the few times we walked through this meadow together. I must walk it alone now. This is thy funeral. This is thy dirge.
Victor? It's me! Victor!
No! Could it be? You?
Come get me, Victor! I'm right here!
That wretch! That abomination! I'd given life.
A monster? Please! Victor! Help! I'm right here!
No! William, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He's gone. I'll never get him back.
Welcome, dearest brother. I wish you had come 3 months ago, but we are now unhappy, and I am afraid tears instead of smiles will be your welcome.
Ernest, tell me, how does father support his misfortunes? And how is my poor Elizabeth?
She blamed herself for William's death, but since the murderer has been discovered...
The murderer? Discovered? Good God! How can that be?
Indeed, who would believe that Justine Moritz could all at once become so extremely wicked?
Justine Moritz? Is she accused? You are all mistaken. I know Justine is innocent.
If she is, God forbid that she should suffer as guilty. She is to be tried today, and I sincerely hope that she will be acquitted.
Justine Moritz, you stand before us gathered, accused of the murder of William Frankenstein. Have you anything to say for yourself?
God knows how entirely I am innocent, but I do not pretend that my protestation should acquit me. I hope the character I have always borne will incline my judges to a favorable interpretation.
We do not condemn character here, Miss Moritz. We condemn actions. Based on the evidence presented and your own confession, I have no choice but to declare you guilty for the murder of William Frankenstein.
No! However again shall I believe in human benevolence? She is innocent!
You may have a few words with her as she awaits her execution.
Dear Justine, how has this happened? What does he mean, your confession?
I did confess, but confessed a lie. Now the falsehood lies heavier in my heart than all my other sins. God in heaven, forgive me.
Justine, we know you are innocent. You could not have committed this horrible crime. We do not blame you for his death.
Thank you, Victor, Elizabeth. You do not know what a burden this has lifted. I may have sinned in my false confession, but I shall contend with and ask forgiveness of the Lord.
You have made right with us. We'll pray for your soul.
Justine,
That is your time. Miss Moritz, you will await your execution in your cell.
I love you all, everything. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Justine.
Volume 2. Injustice. Father, I cannot sleep. She's gone. Justine is dead. I only feel guilt. The sight of others and the sounds of their joy only bring me more pain.
Do you think, Victor, that I do not suffer also? Is it not a duty to them to continue living?
I wish I could end this suffering. I must extinguish the life that I brought to existence. How? How could I find this devil?
When I think of poor Justine's death, I too feel such injustice. Victor, the true murderer, still walks free. Please, Victor, talk to me. You cannot keep your feelings just a mystery like this. You're not alone.
It has been nearly 2 months. Maybe a visit to Chamonix shall distract you. Some distance from this place may help. We leave in the morning.
Oh, the view is absolutely breathtaking. You must see, Victor.
She's right, Victor. It truly is wonderful.
Yes, wonderful.
Victor, please try to enjoy yourself. This is for you.
Thank you.
Victor seems much improved these days, don't you agree?
Yes, it does seem that way.
My dear Victor, you see what light you radiate when you are happy? Please do not go back to that dark place again.
Mary, you seem much improved this morning. I heard you had a bit of a scare last night.
It was nothing, just a dream, and one I can't seem to shake.
Do join us all in the parlor this morning. It's another day of rain. At least the fire might cheer you.
Of course.
Ah, Mary, Claire, join us by the fire. Polidori was about to read an opening to his story. One that is sure to terrify, didn't you say?
Well, I seem to be the only one with something to contribute. You've all done a lot of talking, but you've yet to produce anything of substance.
Speaking of, I could use something of substance. Would anyone else care for some wine?
Since you've offered.
I'll take some as well.
I support anything that might make my story better. I'll take a glass as well.
Mary?
I'm quite all right, thank you.
Suit yourself. It's here for the drinking. Polidori, go on. Let's see what you have to offer for us.
In the London Journal of March 1732 is a curious and, of course, a credible account of a particular case of vampirism, which is stated to occur at Madraga in Hungary. It appears that upon examination of the commander-in-chief and the magistrates of the place, they affirmed that about 5 years before, a certain Hayduke named Arnold Paul has been tormented by a vampire, but has found a way to rid himself of the evil by eating some of the earth from the vampire's grave and rubbing himself with his blood.
Eating earth and rubbing himself with blood? John, that's dreadful.
Well, then, I've done my job.
You've written about something that has happened. Why not let it just happen to us as we read? The monster should be made as real as fast as possible.
Agreed. Perhaps even providing a description of the beast. But let's not be too harsh. He's just written a sentence or two.
Mary, you said you worked on an idea? Won't you share it? I think I might wait until this wine has taken effect to hear more of the vampire.
Oh, I'm not sure I have anything worth sharing yet.
Nonsense. We should know what we're up against.
Well, I'm starting to get this idea about a man of science and arts whose task is to make medical models for universities. He is alone, lonely. He feels no one truly understands him. But one night, amidst his modeling, he thinks of an experimental idea, one that could bring his sculptures to life. He is successful, but upon creating this new...
A sculpture come to life? You might as well have written about an enchanted garden gnome. Come, Mary,
His experiment emerges from grief and loss. The ghost of his past will haunt his future. Don't you see the potential in this? It's a most human experience turned...
Twisted. Perhaps you could bring forth Melano, tying the ancient Greeks. Perhaps that's more concrete.
Now there's an idea, Percy.
Mary,
you know,
it's
Mary?
his husband's idea.
It's much better than yours.
Come now, Mary.
Have you thought about much better?
Your ideas are just...
You've written a tale for children. Common garden gnome.
What frightening spectre could you conjure from that?
Despite my best efforts, my old feelings had returned, and I was the epitome of misery. I knew how disappointed my father would be if he found me sulking, so I decided to avoid him, along with the rest of the family, until I was able to conceal the feelings that overpowered me. I resolved to go alone to the summit of Montevert. When I first saw the glacier, it had filled me with a sublime ecstasy that gives wings to the soul. I knew the path well. Who is this that approaches me? Hello out there! Who? No! Devil! You dare approach me? Begone, vile insect! Or stay and I should trample you to dust!
I expected this reaction. You, my father, detest and spurn me, your own creature. You want to kill me. Yet, if you comply with my conditions, I will leave you at peace. If you refuse, I will satisfy death's hunger till it's satiated with the blood of your remaining friends.
Abhorred monster, fiend that you are, the depths of hell are not enough for your crimes. Come on then, so I can extinguish the spark that I mistakenly bestowed.
Enough! I ask you to listen to me before you unleash your hatred upon me. Have I not suffered enough that you seek to increase my suffering? Remember, you intentionally made me more powerful than you, but I am still your creature. Please, make me happy, and I shall be happy again.
Begone! I will not listen to you. We are not allies, we are enemies. Away, or we shall try our strength in a fight where one must fall.
How can I change your mind? Will nothing make you favorably upon your creature? Who asks of your goodness and compassion? Believe me, Victor, I was benevolent. My soul glowed with love and humanity. But I am not alone, miserably alone. Listen to me, Victor.
Why do you bring up what I shudder to reflect on? The fact that I am your miserable origin and author? Cursed be the hands that formed you. Be gone! Relieve me of the sight of your detested form.
I will. Follow me.
For the first time, I felt pangs of what the duties of creator towards his creature were, and that I ought to leave him happy. I sat with a heavy heart by the fire, which my odious companion had lighted. He began his tale. He started at the beginning, just after he'd fled the laboratory.
Light hurts. Now dark. Eyes closed. Not better. Open light. Legs walk. I am free now? Legs done. Tired and wet. Drink good. Dark. Tired. Light again. Doesn't hurt. Round. Pretty. So big. So far. Soft. Clothing. Warm. Tired. Sleep. Pretty noise. I hear. Pretty bird. Not pretty noise. Days passed. I traveled through the forest, searching for food, shelter, and anything else I could find. Light. Nice, warm feeling. Bad. Fire, good, warm, and bad, warm? Tired. Fire, stay. Here. Hungry again. No berries. Need to find food. Structure. Home. A man?
Ah! Please, don't hurt me.
I continued exploring, once stumbling upon a village. More creatures, like the one who yelled. A girl carrying a pail of water?
Here, I should carry it.
I saw kindness. Nice sound. Beautiful. I continued for many months to watch the cottagers. I longed to join them, their manners gentle and benevolent. Yet, I dared not to present myself, fearing the treatment I would receive once again. I found that the family wasn't entirely happy. I would see them weep, despite the fact that they have each other. However, I soon discovered the cause of their distress: poverty. Often, the two youngest went without food for long, giving it to the old man instead. This moved me. I had discovered a way of assisting their labors. I remember the look of surprise on the young woman's face, seeing a great pile of wood outside their door that I had collected for them. I observed with delight when the young man didn't head into the forest, spending his time in the cottage. Listening closely, I learned their words, the meaning of sounds. Good, dear, unhappy, Each word struck deep into my heart, filling it with a wonder. I learned names of familiar objects, as well as theirs. The youth had several names. The girl, sister, or Agatha, and the young man, Felix, son, or brother. Despite this, the old man only had one name, Father. They were kind and good, yet poor and sorrowful. I understood this, their sorrow, but for different reasons. I would gaze at my reflection in horror, unable to believe the monster that was me. Still, I could not cease to hope. Perhaps I thought, if they beheld my gentleness, they would not despise me. I resolved to make myself known, when I might win their favor through secret kindness. Thus I lived, invisible, yet not idle, learning of man through the goodness of those I loved, but could not join. In the coming weeks, Felix sighed more frequently. I never understood what bothered him until, one day, a beautiful woman named Safi showed up at the cottage door. She spoke a language neither I nor my protectors could understand. It seemed, at her arrival, Felix's mood improved tremendously.
Mon petit chéri.
Welcome. Let her in, Felix. Don't just stand there.
Good day. Welcome to our home.
Would you like something to eat?
I'll take that for you, miss.
Would you like some soup?
Soup?
To eat. Some soup?
Je ne comprends pas.
Felix and my protectors strove to teach Safi their language. As they taught her, I listened in.
Now, remember what we talked about yesterday? Vowels. Do you remember some?
A, I, U.
I didn't just learn language. Watching my protectors led me to learn about family and society.
Let me go chop the wood, son.
No, father. Let me go ahead. You should go help Safi and Agatha with dinner.
Watching their family work together made me upset. I had no family. My only kin had abandoned me, and I know no other at all like me. What was I? I pondered this with no answer. Some time passed before I learned the history of my friends. Their stories dazzled me, as I had no life experiences near the heights of their tales. Safi's father, I learned, a merchant, had been the cause of their ruin. One day, he became obnoxious to the government and was seized and cast into prison.
Father!
The court has come to a decision. You are to be sentenced to death.
All of the city agreed. His religion and wealth had been the cause of his condemnation, rather than the crime itself. Felix had attempted to intervene.
This is outrageous. I vow to recover the unfairly condemned. Psst. Man.
Who is that?
You do not know me, but I'm Felix de Lacy. I was at your trial. What happened back there is unbelievable. I'm now gonna free you from this cell.
Thank you. Thank you. For this, you will be rewarded handsomely.
Your daughter's here to see you, sir.
Father!
You have 5 minutes.
I was distraught when I heard the news. Who is that at the window?
Darling, this is Felix de Lacy. He intends to escape me. Felix, the moment you get us to safety, you may have my dear Safi's hand in marriage.
Oh, that is quite all right. Your daughter is lovely, but I couldn't possibly force her to marry me. Nonetheless, I must be gone here before I'm caught. I'll be back for you, sir.
Time's up. Come with me, ma'am.
Please, just a moment more. Father, do you think he'll really be able to save you?
I certainly hope so, my dear girl.
That's it. Come on.
Sir, are you there?
Yes. Can you spring me from this place?
Yes, here. Tie this to the outermost bar of your window.
It worked. I'm free.
Here, grab my hand.
Thank you, Felix. So much. This is where we part ways. I must return to Safi. I do hope our paths cross again, soon. And Safi, you'll meet again. I know it.
I do hope so. I'll get word to you of my whereabouts as soon as I can. Dear Guillaume, they have my sister and my father. They know it was me that helped you. I must go back to Italy to save them. Send Safi my love. I think of you often.
Felix's plan failed. When he got to the prison that held his family, he turned himself in, hoping for their release. However, he was taken in, and the three of their poor souls languished together for 5 months. They were deprived of their fortune and forced to live in exile from their native country. This is where I found them, banished to a cottage in Germany.
Safi, I've just received word from Felix. He is now poverty-ridden. I'm sorry. I will not have him imposing on your conscience. We must return to our country.
No, his riches do not change the way I see him. Father, I cannot go with you.
I did not ask for what you thought. You are to forget him, and that is final. Safi, your affection for Felix isn't the only reason we must leave. I think our location has been discovered. The government wants me back. I am going to Constantinople, and you are to follow me. We have to go.
I'm sorry, Father. I cannot. Felix, I could touch in Germany. My love, I'm coming.
She embarked on her journey and arrived safely in a town near the De Lacy cottage. However, she was alone in a country where she did not know the language. I spent most of my time away, walking through the forest. I took a book, one Agatha left in the yard, Milton's Paradise Lost, which aided me in understanding the way you grieve. However, much of this tale remained a mystery to me. I was a mystery. Who was I? Where did I come from? I found myself similar to Adam, another creature who came from a singular link, unconnected to the rest of the world. I felt myself get braver and more confident in my speech. I was ready to ask for help.
Who's there?
Pardon me, but I am a traveler seeking shelter from the seasons.
Enter and let me see what I can do for you.
No, there's no need for that. While I appreciate the hospitality, I bring food and clothes myself. All I ask is a place to rest.
It is not my place to judge. You sound an honest man.
Sir, I am no man. All I wish for is to be a serviceable man to remove the prejudiced gaze of which I am subject to.
Well, do you have anyone to help you?
Father!
Oh my. What's going on? Mr. De Lacy, get away from it!
What?
Get out! Leave us, you monster!
Mary. Where have you gone off to, Mary?
You're alone in your little world again, Mary.
One day, you might not be able to escape.
Mary!
What? Oh, Claire, I'm sorry. I wasn't quite paying attention.
That's abundantly clear. You haven't been yourself since our first night here. What's going on?
It's nothing, really. I'm just consumed by this story. Claire, have you ever wanted something so badly that you do just about anything to get it?
I'm nearly at that point with Byron. He's barely acknowledged me at all. It's like I'm a ghost, haunting his every step. I can't help it. I love him.
What would you be willing to do to stay with him? Would you murder someone for it?
Mary, what a thing to say! No, I could never do anything like that. Would you?
I think I would.
Mary, stop this. I know he's gone, Mary. I can't fathom this loss. But you can't continue to grasp what isn't there. You spend all your days trying to bring him back, but
what if I could? I know this sounds foolish, Claire, but I need something. I can't keep living with entire parts of me that are missing.
You'll find them. They just won't be the same. Maybe it's time you accept that.
I don't know that I can.
Why did I live, if only to suffer? If no human should love me, why continue? After the rejection of my protectors, I grew angry. Why should I feel kindness towards my enemies, if all they've done is cause me pain? When the sun arose, I realized that I had been too rash in my hatred. Later, I decided my relationship with my protectors could be mended, so I went back to the cottage. As I approached, I saw Felix conversing with another man.
If you leave now, you'll still have to pay 3 months' rent and lose the produce of your garden. Have you considered this? I beg you take some days to consider your decision.
No, we can never inhabit your cottage again. My father is in great danger. My wife and sister may never recover from the horror. Let us leave this place and never return.
I couldn't repair what I had broken. I was so angry I set fire to the cottage. The family had left, but I sought to rid myself of the memories I would not have. With nowhere else to go, I decided to track you down, Victor. I knew your homeland of Geneva and set off, only traveling during dark. One day, I decided to travel while the sun was out, since the forest was deep.
You can't catch me, Pa!
I rushed to save her, and on pure instinct, restored her animation.
Let go of her, you ugly thing!
He shot me and ran away. It took weeks for my wound to heal, and the flesh of my shoulder had tattered and congealed. But after a long trip, I had finally reached Geneva. I found a small child wandering on his own, and a thought struck me. This child, new to the world, I could teach to understand and not to fear me. I could finally have a companion to ease my loneliness. I seized him.
Let go of me! You monster! You ugly wretch! Let go of me! If you don't, I'll tell my papa!
You will never see your father again, boy. You will be coming with me.
No! Let me go! My papa is Master Frankenstein. He will punish you, so you better let me go.
Frankenstein. That is the name of my enemy. I have sworn revenge against that name.
Please. No! Help!
It gave me no pleasure to take the life of the child. I found a portrait of a beautiful woman in the child's pocket. I grabbed it and left the scene of the murder. I stopped on my travels at a bar. There was a young girl sleeping in the hay.
Justine! Justine, where are you?
I hid quickly, but the voice didn't come further, nor did the girl stir. Realizing an opportunity, placed the portrait on Justine's chest. I transferred the blame for the boy's death. Now you have heard my story. I am alone and miserable because of you. I demand you will follow my request and make me a female companion of my same species. I know of what you are capable of, for looking at myself gives you an example. I demand you help me.
You push your luck with my leniency, fiend. I refuse. You may torture me all you require, but I refuse to replicate that of which is my biggest regret.
Why would I torture the man who created me? I am malicious because I am miserable. I have found that if I cannot inspire love, I will cause fear. Please, create for me a companion. She may be a demon, but she will be mine to share experiences with. We will leave this place of humanity, forever.
You wish for me to allow you and the creation I might create to flee to the wild? How will I know you won't cause the same harm to them as you did to the humans in Ingolstadt? I won't allow this.
You will never lay eyes on me again once my plea is answered. The moment you bestow a companion upon me, the moment I will flee to the wild. I swear to you.
Fine. I consent. Your solemn oath being the only motivation I have, I will give you a companion. I do not wish to see them after they are animated, though.
Thank you. Thank you. I promise you, once she is within my grasp, I will disappear.
What seems to be the problem, sir? You're restless in your seat. Is there a problem with the springs again?
No. No. Nothing is wrong with the springs, sir. I am conflicted. That's all. Please, I'll get off here.
Are you quite sure? We're still a ways from where you said.
That's all right. It will do me good to walk. I need to think. Volume 3. Vengeance.
Something still troubles you. Is it Elizabeth? Have you fallen out of love?
No, Father. I love Elizabeth very much.
Your mother would be glad to hear this. Why not marry her now?
I have unfinished business to attend to. I'm off to England.
Victor! Look at the castle! Doesn't this bring you any joy? I miss seeing anything but sadness in your eyes.
My thoughts are elsewhere.
You hardly speak. What is it that troubles you?
Some things are just much too difficult to explain. But seeing your joy, my dear friend, it helps me.
Then let it. You mustn't carry your burden alone. In London, we must see everything. Imagine how much we could learn.
You make the world seem larger. You see light in everything.
And you seem to see only darkness. Let yourself see the light. Maybe this journey will show you the world the way I see it. London has its charms, doesn't it? The noise, the life of it all.
It's overwhelming. There's beauty, yes, but it feels distant.
Distant? We've been here for months and you've hardly smiled. You used to love the discovery.
I still do, but discovery comes with consequences.
You speak in riddles again. What consequences?
The kind one cannot escape.
A letter came for us this morning from our friend in Scotland. He invites us to visit.
Scotland. Perhaps that will do me good.
Then it's settled. We'll go north in the spring. Fresh air, open skies.
Yes! You go first when the time comes. There's work I must do. Alone.
Alone? But...
Please, Henry. Some journeys are meant to be solitary. How can I create another vile wretch to walk this earth and haunt and mock what it means to be alive? Do I laugh in the faces of those I love whom have died? Or do I insult them knowing others may follow and I did nothing to stop it?
Stop, Victor. You've already created a fiend whose barbarity is unmatched.
Now you would form another?
She might become 10,000 times more malignant than her mate.
A thinking, reasoning creature who defies your command.
No!
You have destroyed the work you began? Do you dare break our promise?
Begone! I do break my promise. Never will I create another like you, equal in deformity and wickedness.
I reasoned with you before, but you have proved yourself unworthy. Remember that I have power. I can make you so wretched that the light of day will hate you. You must obey me.
Your threats cannot move me to wickedness. Begone! Your words only exasperate my rage.
Then your hours will pass in dread and misery. I'll leave, but remember, I will be with you on your wedding night.
Tomorrow, I leave this accursed place. I will cast my instruments into the sea and sail away from this horror. My good friends, will you tell me the name of this town and where I am?
You will know soon enough.
Why do you answer me so roughly?
I do not know what the custom of the Swiss may be, but it is the custom of the British to hate villains.
Come, sir. You must follow me to the magistrate and plead your case.
Why? What have I done?
A gentleman was found murdered last night. You're here to answer for his death.
I'd rather seek death than remain caged in this misery. At one time, I even thought to declare myself guilty and suffer the penalty of the law. Less innocent than poor Justine had been.
I feel that this place is very shocking to you. Can I do anything to make you more comfortable?
I thank you, but there is no comfort in which I am capable of receiving. The sympathy of a stranger offers little relief, I know.
But you will soon leave this melancholy place. Surely the evidence will prove your innocence.
That is the least of my concerns. I am becoming the most miserable of mortals. Persecuted and tortured as I am, what evil could death hold for me now?
Victor, someone has come to visit you.
No! Take him away! I cannot see anyone. Please, for God's sake, do not let him enter.
I would have thought, young man, that the presence of your father would bring comfort, not fear.
My father! Has my father indeed come? How kind. How very kind. Where is he?
Victor!
Father! Are you safe? And Elizabeth? And Ernest?
What a place is this, my son? You travel to seek happiness, yet misfortune seems to pursue you wherever you go. I'm afraid I bring more horrible news. Your dear friend, Clerval, has died.
How? How can this be? And now I am accused of his murder? Oh, this is a horrible twist of fate. What dreadful destiny is this?
Please, son, you need not fear. I have connections with the magistrate here. You will not remain in this cell for long. We will return to Geneva. Elizabeth and Ernest will be glad to see you home. Victor, I'm sorry.
Poor, unhappy Justine was just as innocent as I, yet suffered the same charge. She died for it, and I am the cause of this. I murdered her. William, Justine, and Henry, they all died by my hands.
What do you mean, Victor? Are you mad? My dear son, I beg you never to make such an assertion again.
I'm not mad. I'm the assassin of those innocent victims. They perished through my own machinations. 1,000 times I would have shed my blood, drop by drop, to preserve their lives. But I could not.
Enough of this madness. These are deranged ideas that torment you. Forget them, my son. Let the days pass, and you shall recover.
You... Yes, Father. Elizabeth, my beloved girl. Little happiness remains for us on this earth. I bear one dreadful secret. When revealed, it shall chill your frame with horror. You will then cease to wonder at my misery, and only marvel that I have survived such torment. I will confide my tale the day after our marriage, for there must be perfect confidence between us.
Oh, Victor, it's a wonderful sight to see you back home.
My dear Elizabeth, you say it is wonderful, but you look so sad.
Oh, my love, it's my wish that we shall smile together once more.
Truly? Then we make a perfect pair.
Son, I must have a word with you.
Of course, Father.
Have you any attachment other than Elizabeth?
None on earth. I love Elizabeth, and look forward to our union with delight.
Then let us cling to what remains. Misfortune has visited us often. Let us transfer our love for the lost to those who yet live.
I will be with you on your wedding night.
Father, the wedding shall be set 10 days from now.
That sounds fine enough.
Do you not feel scared, Victor?
The wedding draws so near. The monster is bound to show its face.
You will witness slaughter anew.
He will come,
and all shall die.
Victor, are you well, my dear?
Oh, Elizabeth. Yes, I am well.
You silly thing, are you nervous for the ceremony?
Perhaps so.
Do not fret. I promise all will go well.
Have I ever told you that your smile warms my heart, as if I were living within a blissful dream?
I am quite flattered by such a sentence.
You are content to live in lies.
You cannot escape him.
My boy, I am proud beyond words. This is your day.
Yes, it is finally the day my dreams come true.
My dear son, I shall host the celebration at my home.
That would be splendid, Father. But Elizabeth and I agreed we'll spend the night at Evian and return in the morning.
Well then, be off, my children.
You are sorrowful, my love. If you knew what I have suffered, you would let me taste quiet and peace, if only for this day.
Be happy, dear Victor. Be assured that if a lively joy is not painted on my face, my heart is content. What a divine day! How serene all this nature appears.
The sun has sunken lower. Shall we pass the river Drance and observe its path through the hills?
Of course, my dear.
Mary, wait!
Percy, I thought you were going to sail with Byron.
The weather still proves uncooperative. I tried to find you this morning, but you'd gone before I'd woken.
I went for an early walk. I couldn't sleep.
I read your pages.
What?
Mary, it's chilling. It's quite remarkable. The switch to human parts. The search to find something that fills a void. Frankenstein's unquenchable drive. You've captured this man so clearly. I don't entirely understand how you've done it. I feel a deep sadness for this creature.
Thank you, Percy. I've still got some reworking to do, but...
Oh, I already have a list of suggestions and edits. Since the sailing endeavor doesn't seem that it will work out, why don't we sit down and I'll tell you my ideas? I just can't wait to see Byron's face when he reads this.
Victor, isn't this just the most charming inn? And in the most picturesque spot? I'm so glad to start our time together here. My dear, what is it that agitates you? What is it that you fear?
Peace, my love. All will be well. I am only anxious. Darling, you should go to bed. I don't want my anxieties to get to you. I will join you soon.
As you wish. Good night, my love.
Elizabeth! No! No, please! Why must I lose all that is dear to me? Is this the punishment for my deeds? Elizabeth, my dearest, we were going to be so happy together. You abhorred creature! Come back! Please, help! Help me stop this monster! How am I supposed to return to my father alone? The death of William, the execution of Justine, the murder of Clerval, and now my dear wife. None of my remaining kin are safe. I must get back to Geneva as soon as possible. Father! Ernest, where are you?
Victor, what troubles you? Victor! I was not expecting to see the newlyweds so soon after the wedding. Where is... No, it cannot be. Is Elizabeth so soon taken?
Cursed! Cursed be the fiend who has destroyed us all! Father, I have nothing left. I must avenge those who we've lost.
Victor, what brings you to my home at this hour?
I know the destroyer of my family. You must bring him to justice.
Be assured, sir, I will do all I can.
He is beyond your reach. He crosses ice and sea unharmed by nature. Please, allow me to explain.
Victor, I believe you. However, this creature would defy my powers. Who can follow an animal that can cross ice and sea, where no man dares to intrude? Besides, it has been many months since these crimes have occurred, and he could be anywhere at this point.
I have no doubts that he inhabits the spot in the Alps. If he does, he can be hunted. You do not believe me. You do not intend to pursue my enemy.
You are mistaken. I will exert myself as far as I can to seize this monster and to punish him proportionately to his crimes. However, I ask you not to get your hopes up.
I confess that this is the only passion of my soul. My rage is unspeakable. I have but one resource. I devote myself either in life or death to his destruction. Which way did he go?
Oh dear, I was only able to catch the slightest sight of that thing. He was headed swiftly north.
Then north I will go.
Stay safe, young man.
Thank you for your concern. This is more important than you might know. Cold. Endless cold. I must find you. My enemy. My creation. You think to escape me, fiend? Never. I will pursue you to the ends of the earth.
My reign is not yet over. Keep following me, and endure the frost that has become my home.
Mock me as you will, devil. I will have vengeance.
Weary me, the monster that stalked our streets last night. Arms stealing food and its legged with dogs, he fled towards the frozen ocean. Good riddance, I say.
The sea, then. I will not let this stop me. I leave this land and follow this path to what seems like the ends of the earth. The Arctic is desolate, spiritless, fitting place for this abhorrent creature. What's that upon the horizon? Is this what I see? Or do these tears play tricks with the light? No! No! He's just there. This ice, I cannot grip it.
There, on the ice, a man.
He lives! Quickly, bring him aboard!
He is near death, yet awake.
Who are you, sir?
Robert Walton, captain of this ship. We sail north, but the ice has us stalled.
Then fate has bound us to the same place, though for different ends.
You speak as one haunted by ghosts.
A ghost of my own making. I will tell you all, before the cold consumes me. I must confess, I feel that I'm running out of time. I must tell you of my youth, my studies, my terrible creation, how I gave life to the dead, and how that life destroyed all I loved.
You speak with anguish beyond measure. Your tale has frozen my very blood.
Learn from me how dangerous the acquisition of knowledge can be. It has brought me only despair, and soon death.
Rest now. You are safe.
There is no rest for me. He still lives, the killer of innocence.
Victor, we will return to England. I will not lead unwilling men into peril. You may come with us if you wish.
Go, but I cannot. Though my body fails, vengeance drives me still. I shall die soon, Walton. And this still burning hatred resides inside me. I created this creature and have been bound to him. His selfishness and evil actions will define him. He's devoted to destruction. I was tasked to get rid of him, yet I've now failed. You must take over my unfinished work. Only consider these words. Farewell, Walton. Seek only happiness and tranquility in your life. Avoid your ambitions, even the innocent ones, for I've suffered from this mistake.
Where is he? I know he's here.
No! I hear him! He's found me! Please warn your men. Do not allow him to escape. This must end here.
Victor, you have chased me to the ends of the earth. I do not wish to run any longer. Might we make peace?
Your remorse comes too late, demon.
Do you think I felt nothing? My heart has known violence. After Clairville's death, I abhorred myself. But when Victor sought happiness, I was filled with bitterness and revenge.
I feel emptiness as I have never felt.
You feel the same as I, Victor. Are we not two who have made mistakes greater than we could have ever imagined? I am sorry, Victor.
You may rest knowing that there is nothing left to destroy. My time on this earth, the mistakes I have made end here. May my last breath be one of repentance and forgiveness.
Victor? Victor! No. He is gone. The last of my victims. As I was his.
You lament only because he's escaped you through death.
No! I seek no sympathy. My misery exceeds it all. Here lies my creator, cold in death, yet I still suffer. Revenge has not satisfied me. I bid my farewell. I shall continue north. No longer will I feel cold or see the stars. My spirit will sleep at last. Farewell, Victor, my creator.
Well, Mary, I stand corrected. I believe you may have just won.
Mary, that was horrifying. Who am I meant to despise more, the creature or Frankenstein?
Do you mean it, Claire? That the creature killed so many innocent people? And had it just listened to Dr. Frankenstein, to reason, all of this could have been avoided.
You clearly captured this moment, Mary. This is such glory in science.
Well, I do feel pity for the creature. I can't imagine going through a life you didn't choose entirely alone and consistently rejected.
I can hardly sympathize. I've never experienced such a thing.
Isn't that impressive?
My darling, you've captured lightning in a bottle with this. I'm very glad you took my suggestions for the most part, but I'm also wondering why.
His suggestions? Mary, I don't think this was a fair fight then. Surely consulting such a brilliant mind is tempered with the equity of this competition.
Byron, I assure you, they were entirely superficial suggestions. My wife is perfectly capable of writing remarkable work on her own.
If you say so.
I'd make a case for a vampire.
Don't worry, good man. Your story was also astonishing in its own right.
Well, I certainly hope it pays as much. I'm hoping to submit this for publication.
An excellent idea. At least something will come of this dreary summer. Mary, you're awfully quiet. Don't you want to settle our argument?
I suppose that each man will see for himself what he wants in this story. I do not know that my opinion will be much heard.
With Byron here, I think you're right. But how did this come to be, Mary? With no help, as he claims. How did you think of such an idea?
There is something at work in my soul, which I do not understand, John. I write to find out what it is.
You could take some inspiration from that, friend. I don't know that I saw you work on your story for more than an hour.
And it frightened you all the same. I dare say I'd never seen an audience so attentive, especially Claire. Well, I declare Mary the winner. Even with Percy's alleged help, shall we move to the table? I have a card game I'd like to teach you all.
Mary, where are you going?
Please excuse me. I need some air. And now, once again, I bid my hideous progeny go forth and prosper. I have an affection for it was the offspring of happy days, when death and grief were but words, which found no true echo in my heart. Its several pages speak of many a walk, many a drive, and many a conversation when I was not alone. And my companion was one who, in this world, I shall never see more.